have no fear fainting in a gym.
Welcome, everybody. Yes, this is Jake Maestro Marangoni, world's greatest question writer here, hosting this interesting, intriguing triple threat match. We have, I feel kind of weird being in the hosting seat, but, you know, Henry has a gun to my family, so I gotta do this. So we have interesting three competitors going on here today, and interestingly enough, one of these competitors I recently defeated. A close match that I very much enjoyed, and I believe the winner of this will be going up against the winner of the triple threat match involving Kane, Zach, and not Kane, Cody, Zach, and someone else named Caleb. So with that, let's go and just introduce our competitors today and see how they feel about the match. And let's start with the person that I recently defeated, Jen. Jen, how are you going today?
Oh, I'm excited to play, especially for a triple threat match. You never know how it's going to go. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Interesting. And let's go to our next competitor today, Ryan. Ryan, how has it gone?
Going well, good sir. It's good to see you again. It's good to be back in the ring. Love competing, like movie trivia, so this had to be a good one. Who knows? Maybe I'll pull out another victory. Who knows?
As he said, I believe you are 2-0 against Henry. Speaking of Henry, how's it going today? You're going against two people who have defeated you many, many times. So that must be just, you know, the best motivation for this match.
I have actually two losses in my both of these. I lost to Jen in the old days of There'll Be Trivia when I first started. I lost to Jen in round one of There'll Be Trivia when we did the merger of that tournament. And I lost to Ryan my follow-up match after Jen, and I just lost to Ryan in the triple threat. Luckily, I was able to advance because it was just the third person who gets eliminated, but Ryan still technically beat me, and he's the reason that I don't have an extra win on my record. So I have a lot to prove in this one, and based on these categories in round two, it's not going to happen.
Well, no spoilers for round two, because that hasn't started yet. But I feel like we should just already get away and start with our first question, which is going to be the face-off. So let's say, because I said Jen, Ryan, Henry in that order, let's go. Jen, you are A, Ryan, you are B, and Henry, you are C. Alright, face-off question. In 2009's Up, who voiced Carl Fredricksen?
A.
Jen?
Ed Asner?
That is correct.
Okay.
For a point. Yes, Ed Asner. I believe he used to be the president of the Actors Guild of America.
Sure.
Alright, so let's go into round one. You'll receive 12 questions from 3 selected categories. Each of you have selected a category. You'll receive 4 questions in that category. Let's start with Jen, who's in the lead. What category did you choose?
I think I chose rom-coms, because why the hell not?
You would assume correctly. And Ryan?
I chose a movie that just celebrated 25 years. Congratulations, it is Mrs. Doubtfire with the late, great Robin Williams.
Hell yeah. And we have Henry. What did you choose?
I chose the filmography of Billy Wilder. You know, I wanted to finally get some questions from him, and we'll see how it goes.
Specifically 5 films?
You're not supposed to tell anybody that.
Well, I mean,
The people need to know.
the people need to know the specifics.
He picked fucking Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm allowed to pick 5 movies.
Yeah, hey, I'm not criticizing anything. I'm just saying.
Criticizing.
More clear.
You picked
All right.
rom-coms. We're all
Let's get into
screwing
our
each other
first-
over.
Let's get into our first question in the category of rom-coms. Name the 2 female leads of the 2005 film The Holiday. I don't know much about this movie, and I remember my mum owned a DVD about this, and I was looking.
It's actually okay.
I like half this movie.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's an interesting premise, to say the least.
It's not a dumpster
All
fire.
right. Should I start counting down? Oh, Henry's writing.
You're the fucking host, dude. Learn how to
Hey, I
host.
don't know if you want me to host the way you host or the way I host.
You do you.
This is your league. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Jen.
It's Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz. The Kate Winslet part's the only part worth watching.
That is correct. Ryan.
Yep, I saw it on Diva. Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet.
That is correct. And Henry, what wrong answer did you put?
Queen Latifah and Whoopi Goldberg.
I'd watch that
Oh, I
movie.
wish to give you 5 points for that. Alright, next category is in the category of Mrs. Doubtfire. Who plays Fred Hillard, Daniel's makeup artist brother?
Oh, jeez.
One of those actors who is very memorable every time you see him in a film. But I just don't want to say anything else on that.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Yeah.
I am not sure on the spelling on this.
This person was good in the movie.
If you get somewhat the spelling, if you're in the ballpark, I will allow it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Ryan.
Harvey Fierstein.
It's spelt right, so I'm gonna allow it. That's a point.
Okay.
You pronounced it wrong, but you spelled it right. Henry.
I flipped the words and I said the name wrong. Frank Heinrich. Knew something like that.
I can see where you flipped them, but incorrect. Jen,
Yeah, Harvey Firestein, I flipped it so that would be wrong spelling. So
but you pronounced it right, and
Oh, it's
I will give
Firestein.
that. Also, you're in the ballpark, so that's cool. All right, next
Okay.
category. Billy Wilder. What instrument does Tony Curtis's Joe play in Some Like It Hot? Just looking for an instrument. Any instrument, no? Alright, everyone's got the boards up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go with Henry.
Saxophone.
That is correct for a point. Jen?
saxophone.
That is also correct. And Ryan?
I wasn't sure if that was going to be too on the nose or not. I said trumpet.
No, that is unfortunately incorrect. Alright, we move back to rom-coms. In 1984's Splash, what is the name of the mermaid played by Daryl Hannah?
I love this movie.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. It is a good movie.
See, you all making fun of my category.
No, I'm digging this category thus far.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to Jen.
Madison after seeing Madison Avenue.
That is correct. And Ryan?
That is correct. Madison.
Correct. And Henry?
Said Rosie.
Oh,
Unfortunately
Rosie the
incorrect.
Mermaid.
I mean, after that film, I believe Madison became more popular of a name.
it
because
did.
was Street
Yeah.
name.
Yep.
Alright, next category is Mrs. Doubtfire. Where does Daniel get the name of Mrs. Doubtfire? Thought this would be a good question. You know, this is really hard when I don't have a co-host to
No, it's
go
not.
back to.
To bounce off
You just
of
have to
that.
talk to yourself, that's
Yeah.
all.
Talk to myself, like, oh.
It's not hard at all.
Yeah.
Just don't suck shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Ryan.
Was it a newspaper article?
Yeah, we'll accept that. That's a point. Yep. Henry.
Newspaper.
Yep, that is correct. And Jen.
Yeah, it's the headline of a newspaper.
Yeah, that is correct. Next, we move to Billy Wilder. At the end of Sunset Boulevard, what classic director does Norman Desmond reference as she says, "I'm ready for my close-up"?
Do you want the first name or just what she says?
The director.
name.
I'm looking for the director. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the full name. The director. That's what I
The
meant.
full name. Okay.
Yeah.
He's done enough,
Alright.
you should know his name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Henry.
I just have Mr. DeMille, so it's not right.
Okay, looking for the full name, so incorrect. Jen.
Cecil B. DeMille.
That is correct for a point. Ryan.
Cecil B. DeMille.
That is also correct for a point. And we move to rom-coms. In what 90s film will you find an obsessive-compulsive novelist, a single mother with a sick son, and a gay artist? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Jen.
As good as it gets.
That is correct for a point. Ryan?
This category alone is as good as it gets.
2 points for that, but I'll still give you a point. And Henry? Nah. Alright, we move on to the next category of Mrs. Doubtfire. At the beginning of the movie, why does Daniel quit his job? Recently rewatched some of this movie last night just so I can figure out more questions. But it was a good movie. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah, it is a pretty good film.
It's a 90s classic.
Scenes, which I noticed was pretty good. Alright, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go to Ryan.
It's a little wordy, but he quit because the character he was portraying was smoking, and he thought it was bad for kids to see that.
Yep, I have cartoon involved a scene of smoking. I'll give that a point. Henry?
Okay.
Promotes/advocates smoking.
Yep, that is correct for a point. And Jen?
He objects to cartoon characters smoking. Oh, my tiny lungs!
Punty the parrot!
Alright, next question is in the category of Billy Wilder. In Witness for the Prosecution, what nationality is Leonard's wife, Christine?
Christine.
Christine.
I was forced to watch this film by Henry, and I
It's
thought
a
it was
great film. Don't you dare complain.
I was never gonna skate. Honestly, I would never have seen the film, but Henry forced me to watch it, and it was good. I really
blew my mind
enjoyed
the
it.
first time I saw it.
Oh my god, yeah. The last, 5 minutes of the film
Yeah.
is just insane. And
Spoilers.
everyone's got their answer, so 3, 2... Oh, we haven't really spoiled it, but 1. Alright, let's go to Henry.
Not confident. She German?
That is correct for a point. Jen?
German.
That is correct. And Ryan?
Said Russian.
That is unfortunately incorrect, and we move back to rom-coms. Final question in rom-coms. What is the profession of Paul Dano's character in the film Ruby Sparks?
What the
And Henry's loving these questions.
Good God, what is
There's
this?
no 500 Days of Summer. There's no When Harry Met Sally. Like, why don't you...
Jeez.
Did I
These
hate
movies,
good
no, honestly, these movies haven't been bad. Okay, I thought some of them might be trash, so, this is a lesser.
You said, what is this profession?
Yeah.
Profession?
I have taken a wild guess here.
I almost didn't even write an answer because I was so angry, but I'll just guess.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jen?
I think he's a writer.
That is correct for a point.
God.
Ryan?
I said a cashier.
Incorrect. And Henry?
Writer, motherfucker, let's go. Hell yeah, for
One is,
guesses.
That
the
is
character
fine.
that comes to life.
Yes.
That's what it is, so.
Yes.
Never
Alright,
saw it.
That
Never
could be
saw
that.
it.
back in the game,
I've seen it,
motherfucker.
but I know the story.
I'm alive, I'm back in the game. I'm still angry,
Never saw
but
it.
whatever.
Last question for Mrs. Doubtfire. What sport does the eldest son, Chris, have an interest in?
These are actually pretty good ones. I was expecting harder ones, but I like these.
These questions are brilliant.
Yeah, they're not. I'm not saying they're easy questions, but I was expecting stupid Mike questions. So that's what that list was. So
I'm gonna take that as the best compliment ever.
These are good questions.
rom-com is dog shit, but that's her fault. That's not your fault.
Yeah. And we go to.
Which
5,
good for you for picking a
4,
good string.
3, 2, 1, and let's go with Ryan.
You play soccer too? It was soccer.
That is correct for a point. Jen?
I was a fullback, but European football, dear.
Damn it! That's what I was gonna
I
say.
don't-
Yes, you got the
I have football, Henry.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Fullback, soccer.
It was a fullback.
I have both
European
football
football,
and
dear.
soccer.
Oh, that's
Alright.
so good.
Last question in the category of Billy Wilder. In the apartment, what is Fran Kubelik's occupation at the high-rise building?
At the high-rise building.
Henry and Jen already writing down.
Okay, let me see here. Okay.
I don't know the exact way to what it's
Four.
actually called, but I have the idea, so we'll see.
If you're in the
I think you'll
ballpark,
get
yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Henry.
I did elevator attendant.
Yep, that is correct. Jen,
Elevator operator.
There we go.
that is what I have. And Ryan,
I went outside the realm of possibility, accountant.
I mean, not far, but
She's
incorrect.
counting the floors in the elevator.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Damn you,
accountant.
Jake, for not asking a double indemnity question, you asshole.
That was the only one I didn't ask. Alright, so after round 1, we have Jen in the lead with 12, Ryan close by 8 points, and then very close, Henry with 7 points. So, with Jen in the lead, Jen, you will decide to go first, second, or third. Is that how it goes? First, second, third? So, Jen,
I'll go
what do
third.
you want to do for round third?
Yeah.
Alright. So that means we'll go to Ryan.
I'll go second.
Alright, second, and that means Henry, you will be going first. Before we go into round 2, let me just reveal how round 2 starts. So you'll be received 5 questions, each in different categories. You'll spin the wheel. If it you'll get 3 chances to spin the wheel. Whatever of the 3, you get to choose which category. If you do not like any of them, you can risk it all. What's the word you say?
Suicide spin.
A suicide spin.
That's good.
And after that, you'll have to stay with it. Whatever you get, you'll get 5 questions, and you can go to multiple choice. Stealing is allowed. Everyone knows these rules. So, Henry, spin the wheel.
Spiel from the wheel, not the pegs.
Good
Yeah.
spin. Good
Good
spin.
spin, good spin. Thanks, manager.
Good spin, good spin.
Vehicle chase movies.
Yes.
Nice.
Directors.
Director?
Oh, and directors again.
So you have 2 choices.
I'm nervous.
You can-
I'm nervous because of Jake's writing, so he's gonna ask stupid director questions. But I don't like anything else on the wheel, so I'm gonna stick with it.
So you're going to go with directors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or let me rephrase. I only like release years, but what are the odds I'll get that? So I'm gonna stick with directors.
Alright, directors. Henry, are you ready?
Yeah, and then you guys get 5 seconds to steal. So keep on.
Yeah. Alright, first question. Who directed 1940's The Grapes of Wrath?
You said 4Ds.
Beg your pardon?
Like, did you say 4Ds or like
40s, as in the decade.
Yeah.
No, the year, sorry, the year. 1940s.
Grapes of Wrath? God, I'm gonna fuck this up. John Ford.
That is correct for 2 points.
I got it.
I was thinking Houston, but that's African Queen, so I had to. I was.
Alright, next question. What 2 films did Clint Eastwood direct in 2008?
Multiple choice.
Alright, multiple choice. A. Invictus and Gran Torino. B. Gran Torino and Changeling. C. Changeling and Invictus. Or D. Hereafter and Invictus.
A.
A is incorrect. Jen and Ryan for a chance to steal. I'll give you 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Jen first.
The B.
B is correct. Gran Torino and Changeling. And Ryan,
I actually went with B.
also correct for a
Booyah.
steal. Next question, Henry. Who directed Terminator Salvation?
McG.
That is correct for 2 points.
Son of a...
1983's Terms of Endearment was directed by who?
Multiple choice. I'm pretty sure I'll know it.
Multiple choice. A. James L. Brooks. B. Milos Forman. C. Robert Benton, or D. Warren Beatty?
C.
C. Robert Benton is incorrect. Jen and Ryan, chance to steal. I'll give you a couple seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Ryan.
Was it A?
A. James Earl Brooks is correct for a steal. And Jen?
I said Foreman.
Holy crap!
Incorrect.
What is going on?
Alright, we move to your final question, Henry. Who directed 2013's Trance?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. A. Ben Wheatley. B. Danny Boyle. C. Stephen Frears. Or D. Guy Ritchie.
Danny Boyle.
That is correct for a point. So with that, Henry has gone up to 12 points, still behind Jen with 13 points, and Ryan has gone to 10 points. So Ryan, I believe you are next.
So
let's go to.
Hopefully we keep the trend of being within one or whatever each other somehow on these triple threats. So we'll see. All right, Ryan, your 3 spins, unless it's directors.
Yeah.
I didn't hate those.
I actually got a few of those.
Release years.
Release dates or release years, whatever. Sorry.
See, if I say release years, you can't say that stupid quote. So you're welcome.
Sorry, I like Scott Mann.
I'll do it anyway.
All right, so directors you don't get. 2000s teens. So you have years and teens.
That's going to be interesting.
And 2000s teens. So would you like one of those two, or do you want to risk it all?
I don't know how you're going to go deep with these release years, Sonny Jim. You know what? Let's risk it all. Suicide spin. Let's do it.
All right, he's gonna risk it all.
Here we go.
Good spin, good
I'm
spin.
not sure.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
Good
deep he would
spin.
have gone with one of those. So.
Vehicle car chases.
God. Oh, I should have stuck with one of the other
This is gonna
two.
be
We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know. All right, Ryan. Movies with vehicle chases.
Yeah.
Let's go. First question. The French Connection takes place in what city?
Chicago.
That is incorrect. Henry, Jen, for a chance to steal. Give you 5 seconds.
Answer the phone!
I'm not answering it.
All right. 3, 2,
sworn it was
1.
the
Let's
Windy
go
City because of
to
that
Henry
bridge.
first.
I don't think New York City.
That is correct for 2 points. And Jen,
The Big Apple.
also correct for 2 points.
Because I knew that that's
Ryan.
the high beams and all that stuff. So yes.
Second question. Jean Reno and Robert De Niro are involved in a few car chases through the narrow streets of Nice and Paris in this film.
Repeat the question you cut out there, like towards the
Okay,
end.
that's fine. Jean Reno and Robert De Niro are involved in a few car chases through the narrow streets of Nice and Paris in this film. Nice. Thank you. I knew that didn't pronounce right.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, The Italian Job, B, Gone in 60 Seconds, C, The Good Shepherd, or D, Ronin?
Can you repeat the choices again?
Okay. A, The Italian Job, B, Gone in 60 Seconds, C, The Good Shepherd, or D, Ronin?
I don't know. Ronin.
That is correct for a point.
Not gonna lie,
Wow.
not gonna lie, those are some pretty terrible multiple choice options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, Robert De Niro's not in Gone in 60 Seconds or fucking The Italian Job. But good job,
Yeah,
Ryan.
I'll be honest, I didn't write those multiple choice. Next question.
I signed
In
I
which-
signed you to be the writer. Oh my god.
I know, sorry, long story. In which of the Fast and Furious films do Dom and Brian drag a bank vault while being chased by police?
sorry. Do you mean in which installment of the franchise? Or?
Which film? Yeah.
Oh, that would be Fast 5, one of my all-time favorites.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, Fast 5, baby. Love that movie.
All right, next question. In which of the Jason Bourne films is there an extended motorcycle chase scene?
An extended motorcycle chase. Was it The Bourne Legacy?
That is correct for 2 points.
Ooh, I like that movie too. I'm in the minority.
I actually like that movie.
I like Bourne Legacy a lot.
Jeremy Renner does actual stunts.
And Rachel Weisz is in it, which doesn't hurt either.
Next question, final question. In Death Proof, Zoe Bell wants to test drive a 1970 Dodge Challenger, the same type of car from what 70s film?
I have a pretty good idea, but I'll know it when I hear a multiple choice, just to be sure.
Okay. Is it A, Bullet, B, Smoking and the Bandit, C, Vanishing Point, or D, The French Connection?
Is it Bullet?
That is incorrect. Chance to steal.
It wasn't Bullet?
Give
Can you do the
seconds.
options
The multiple
again?
choice. Yep. A, Bullet, B, Smoking and the Bandit, C, Vanishing Point, or D, The French Connection? Okay, I'll give you a couple more seconds.
Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to Jen first.
Since it's Tarantino, I would guess Vanishing Point.
That is correct for a point. And Henry?
Vanishing Point.
Also correct for a point. So, wow. After the second round for Ryan, you are tied with Henry with 15 points.
Oh my god!
This is how it goes.
In the lead.
So
with
it looks like
16
Jen's
points.
gonna tear away, but based on the way the triple threats go, somehow we're all gonna be tied at the end of this. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Jen's gonna break the mold and she's gonna destroy us.
We'll see.
But-
We'll see.
All right.
Let's see with
I'm just saying,
round
Jen,
twos.
if you somehow get 10 for 10, you win. So just keep that in mind. Or if you get 9 out of 10, because it's you can only score 9 points in round 3. So
Because
just keep
you'll
that
be
in mind.
10 points
Yeah,
ahead.
so just keep that in mind.
Alright, don't confuse me with math. Just make sure it doesn't spin release dates 4 times in a row, okay? That's all I
She's
ask.
not the math queen. She's the main queen.
Action adventure.
Oh, man, that's what I wanted. Shit! God, why weren't you kind to me today, Wheel? God.
Oh. Vehicle car chases. So redo that one.
Can't get
After
that.
that.
I should have done multiple choice on that first question of that.
No, I was cool with that.
No, I really thought it was the Windy City because I saw the scene, but I
Release
got
years.
Oh,
confused.
son of a bitch. Okay.
She's
And-
not gonna be really good.
So action adventure and release years. Uh-oh.
Movie
So action
release
adventure.
years! Oh!
Oh.
Those dreaded... Those dreaded Star Wars prequels.
I'm just thinking about Star Wars. I'm trying to think what other prequels are out there, and can't think of them.
Risk it all.
So let's
What's it gonna
go
be?
action adventure. Action adventure.
Action adventure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Team Action, Action Army. I just joined it today. Woo!
You guys want to
I
fight?
saw
Let's
your
fight.
I saw that post.
Yeah, you
All
saw
right.
that post, Jake.
All right, Jen. Good luck.
Ugh.
Okay, first question, Jen, in the category of action adventure. In 2009's Taken, Brian Mills has retired from what government organization? I love how Ryan and Henry already have the answer down.
I'm gonna go with CIA.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
Darn it. I had that.
Next question.
I work with
Where-
the agency, so I can't like screw it up. That's the thing.
Fair enough. Where is the climactic fight between Keanu Reeves and Dennis Hopper in 1994's Speed?
It's on top of a subway train, and it's
Yeah.
awesome.
That is
But I'm
correct.
taller.
I'm smarter than you. Oh yeah, well I'm taller.
In The Fugitive, what was the unique characteristic about the killer that killed Richard Kimball's wife?
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
That is correct. I'll take that as he had one arm.
It's not looking good, Ryan.
Yeah. It's not.
Penultimate question. I do want to mention Jen is up 22, so if she gets the next two with 2 points, then it will be 2 knockouts.
Don't do it, Jen. Don't do it.
Next question. In which Bond film will you find the famous henchman Oddjob?
Oh, Oddjob's in Goldfinger.
Goldfinger is correct for another 2 points.
I was like, James Bond, I don't know that shit, but yeah, I know that one.
So Jen, all you have to do is get this right, multiple choice or not, and you win.
But even if you get multiple choice, so you're up 24, so that means it's a 9-point lead. If you get this either way on 2 points or multiple choice, then you will win via knockout, and you will advance to play the winner of the triple threat match, which would be Cody, Zach, or Caleb.
In a triple threat with the loser
of
Jake and Lucas.
Yes. Your final question in action adventure.
Get it wrong.
In Commando, what is the name of the Australian mercenary that fights John Matrix at the end of the film?
Alright, personal confession, I have not seen Commando.
I thought you were gonna ask for the airline attendant. That's why I threw my board. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Alright, multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Sully, B, Cook, C, Arius, or D, Bennett?
Gonna go with Bennett.
And your winner, by way of a double knockout, Jen Camp. The answer was Bennett.
I will go watch Commando. I know the quotes, I just haven't seen the movie.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
So that was a very interesting, dominating match for Jen. I think she only missed one question in the first round, if I'm not mistaken.
None.
I didn't miss any in the first round.
Wow. So okay. So it actually might be 26, but we'll see. But that was a very, very close match until it got kind of crazy at the end there. So let's start with winner today. Jen, how do you feel about today?
I feel pretty good. I'm always a little wary about action adventure because of movies like Commando. Like, there's a lot of 80s action movies that I haven't seen. But I really like adventure movies, so yeah. But whenever you put speed in, I'm really excited. So that's one of my favorite movies, like, period. So.
So how do you feel going up again? So you've moved on to the next round, and you'll be facing the winner of the triple threat match of Caleb, Zach, and Cody. Of the three, which one do you would like to face?
Oh, I don't know. Like, honestly, they're all had good games, and everyone has some bad games. But yeah, I think any one of them would be an interesting match. And like I say, I always go out just to do my personal best. So like for today, yeah, I did my personal best today, so I feel pretty darn good. It doesn't really matter who's on the other side of it, but unless they're all about release dates, and then it's a problem. So yeah.
It was an impressive performance today, and we'll see you in the next round. Yes, congrats, Jen. And I don't know who should I go with first? Both of you got 15 points. Yep. Henry's deferring. Ryan, you both got second place. So here's an interesting thing. I know, Ryan, you're 2-0 against Henry, I guess you want to say. But I guess you're now, both of you, I guess, technically tied in this match. So I guess you can call it a draw, if you will. So Ryan, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? The wheel was not my best friend today. I should have gone with one of the two choices I got before I did the suicide spin. Jeez. Or what have you. But no, this was a good match. It was a lot of fun. You know, who'd have thunk that, at least I didn't know. Jen would hit action adventure so far out of the park, I can't even see where the ball went. But look, my hat's off to you, Jen. Congratulations. You're moving on. Whoever you go up against, I'll respectfully root for you in that match. So that'll be fun. But yeah, this was fun. But this does sting a little bit because been on a winning streak lately, but it's been knocked out now. But no, this was fun. I look forward to coming back and competing again because I love this sport. I love this club, and I know Henry wants to get a little bit of revenge on me. So who knows? Maybe we'll meet up in the ring once again down the line.
You know, that's a match I really want to see. Ryan versus Henry.
Part 3.
You know, settle it once and for all, because I think that'd be a fun match to see. But now we move on to our second place. The second place chat winner. Second place. Yep, Henry. How's it going? What's going on?
So
I can see your pretty face.
So I still don't have a win against Ryan, so that's a bummer.
I mean, you're tied.
It's still not a win against
It's
Ryan.
not a win, it's a draw.
So, I was pretty angry, those first round questions. None of those second round questions were catered to me at all, so now that all the favoritisms is out the window, we're glad that I still did pretty well, the director questions, just like always. If I don't know it, I don't know it. I wasn't expecting Ryan to get that Ronin question, but, luckily for him, those multiple choice options were dog shit, so he was able to get that point. Otherwise, I would have probably been able to get that 1 point steal, and then Jen just demolished. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Congrats, Jen. Jen, always, Jen's my favorite player, so in any iteration that I've ever done with this, I'm the only one who can make her great, so I'm just glad that she always does that. For some reason, like, she's always really good everywhere else, but for some reason, she dominates in my thing, so it's just like, I'm happy with that. The only reason she lost her first one because it was that old format, or otherwise she probably would have won, so I'm expecting her to continue killing it, and I don't feel lucky for either you or Lucas or Caleb, Cody, or whoever, Zach. So good luck to them, but Jen, you're going to take it all. So with that being said, thank you.
So that was our triple threat match today. It was very, very dominating performance to see by Jen, and we definitely want to see Henry and Ryan back. I really, really want to see them face each other for the last time. Ended the third one, first time's the charm. That would be fascinating to see. But Jen will be moving forward, and we'll see what happens. I gotta start getting ready for my match against Lucas, and that would definitely be a fun one. And Henry telling me to wrap it up. And thank you so much for watching. Jake Marangoni here, signing off Confidential Cinema. Bye.